All right, guys, we're back with your Wealth Wednesday, and we are in July, and we're doing a habit series. So we're doing a whole month of just talking about your habits. So your intention is your left hand, and then your right hand is what's happening in the real world, the behaviors. We've got to get those to line up. We've got to get those lined up. I want them to line up for you. We're also talking about tactics, which could turn into those intentions, right? But without the habits or what's actually happening and having those lined up, that's the engine. None of this is going to work, right? So that's why we got to work on our habits. How do habits work? Today I want to do a quick review of the 4 steps to wealth accumulation. So that's a tactic, right? And then we'll talk about getting back into those habits. But first, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Down below, another class, Homebuyer Education. We're doing it on July 30th, coming up at the end of the month. Super excited. Why? Because we just had one yesterday. Thank you for everyone that attended. I hope you got a lot out of it. We do have now a money section, so we'll talk about money. Yesterday in class, I said, hey, how many people want to learn about money? Everybody raised their hand. We talked about money, and a lot of it was, what we discovered was people do have some pretty good knowledge on it, but knowing makes no difference, right? You got to have the habits. That's the engine to make this stuff work. If knowing made a difference, then I would be a bestseller, you guys, on losing weight. Because I could write a book, and it would be 2 pages. Page 1 is work out more. Page 2 is eat less equals lose weight. Okay, but knowing makes no difference. We got to get those habits, intention, behavior. Make sure we're watching that and getting that scoreboard and seeing the results. Okay, so that next class is on July 30th. We're excited for anybody that can attend to that as we continue to build those lessons and interaction with the students. It's been a lot of fun. And we have 2 classes then coming up in August as well. So let's get into it for this week. I want to do a quick review, 4 steps to wealth accumulation. Step 1 is buying the family home 3 to 4 times what you make, okay, the household. And that's what you make per year, the annual income. So if you and your family are making $100,000 and the debt is low, then you should be looking at a home 4 times, which is $400,000. If there's student loans, credit card loans, auto loans, you should be closer to what? To 3 times, which is going to be then around $300,000. Now, why do we teach this? Simple but not easy, because we want you to have a little bit extra, with the habit, a little bit of extra money going into step 2, which is the emergency fund, $15,000 to $25,000. That's the defense fund. So if something happens, you're defending number 1, which is the house that you're getting, right? Because the house is going to grow. Actually, I got the house right here, you guys. So this is the house. Here it is. We talk about a lot in class. If you come to the class, we want that house to grow. Each payment, you're putting it in, paying down the loan, and the house is growing. So that's number 1. You got to save it and protect it. Defense fund number 2. Number 3, 401k. You got to max it out. Max it out. It's like, whoa, Michael, I can't max out my 401k. I got too many obligations, family, so many things. Well, let's start with step 1 on the maxing out the 401k. What is the max? What is the max? So that's your homework for this week. One of the homeworks is research 401k maximum amount allowed per 2026. Most people don't know that. I ask everybody when they come in to see me, hundreds, thousands of people. Most people don't know. All different economic levels too, by the way, but most people don't know. So, spoiler alert, it's $24,500 for 2026. But research it, look into it. What does it mean to max it out? Okay, number 4 then, to be in it to win it, wealth accumulation, building legacy for the next generations, you guys. You got to get into the stock market. You got to get money into the stock market. You can't do any of that without starting with those basic habits. Okay, so that's what today's lesson is really about, not the review, but the habits, and we're going to go back over 4 C's. Okay, so get out a pen, get out a piece of paper, okay, and I want you to write this down. You're going to have 4 C's. So the first C is going to be commitment. Okay, so when it comes to building wealth, you got to have a habit. If you watch some of the last week or the week before lesson, we talk about committing to getting your paycheck, and then every paycheck, I don't care what number it is for right now, but every paycheck, get a number. If it's 1%, then 1% you're going to take that paycheck, 1% goes into savings or emergency fund. Every paycheck, and then get a streak going. Okay, that's going to be a new habit. So now you're going to commit. That's going to be an intention. Behavior is going to be lined up with it because you'll get it going on those checks, or have it automatically shifted over to the savings. Okay, so C, the first C is commitment. Number 2, you got to have courage. Courage. You got to trust the process. If you haven't done it before, it's going to be scary. You're not really sure how to do this. Getting the house, building up your savings. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can get to 25,000. Michael, you can do it. We've seen many families, many different backgrounds, get up to 25,000 emergency funds. Number 3C. So the third C is skills, capability. You're watching this video, right? Hopefully we get connected. You actually take a step, come to one of the classes. I sponsor all the classes too, by the way, you guys. They're all free. We do a community lunch, so it's a free lunch, and people are learning in these classes. We're not just teaching, it's interactive. There's action going on, light bulbs going off. We know there's getting impact. These families are coming back to us, letting us know about their journey and their wealth accumulation. It's been very, very exciting. So the fourth one then, after you start getting more skills, courage, you gotta have courage, but you get more skills. That's the third C, right, is capability. So you get more skills, capabilities. And finally, at the end, you get the last C, the fourth C, which is what? Confidence. So now you can be confident that you are having these results, success. Okay, most people do what? They don't start with new habits, wealth accumulation, buying a house, snowboarding, any new tango dancing, singing, whatever it is, whatever skill or capability they want, it's tennis, whatever the capability is, they don't want to do it because they're not confident. But confidence comes at the end, not at the beginning. So just remember this week, you guys, high confidence, low confidence, great skill, no skill. Always remember, it truly is a wonderful life.